Hey, let's do it again. Take 23.
Take 37.
Take Keith.
Nee, fuck die niggas.
Oh, okay. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back
To the Realcast.
Oh, yes.
Another day, another dollar.
Yo.
We are back at it again after a slumber
Yes,
to take you
bruh.
on another audio journey. And we've got a lot in store for you today. Don't forget that you can catch us. I can salvage it, bruh.
Okay.
Don't forget you can catch us on social media. That's at the Realcast SA. That's on Twitter and Insta. You can catch our video content on our YouTube channel. That's the Realcast TV. Like, share, subscribe. Hit that bell notification so you never miss a video.
Oh, if you never
So you never miss a video. Also, we're on TikTok. That's also at the Realcast TV. You can watch a lot of our short form content over there. Give us a follow. Where else, Carl?
Yo, you can find us on YouTube, man.
I said YouTube.
Did you?
Oh.
Oh, fuck, I wasn't listening to you, bruh. But away, the Realcast TV, man. Like, share, subscribe. Hit that bell notification so you never miss
Because
a
what I say is
video.
most redundant.
Facts.
Oh, yeah.
Facts.
And what else?
Yo, this man running through the intro like he's fucking reading a to-do list. Really dumb. Oh, wait, my name is Basic Carl. I am your
Bro,
humble.
where else can they listen to us, my bro?
Wait, man. I am your humble, gracious, and highly favored co-host. And alongside me, as always, is Chill the Ton, my bro. You can follow
Oh, I
me.
didn't even get the intro that time, my bro. No more the man, the myth, the legend.
Yo,
my bro.
facts,
They
bruh.
call me Mr. Inconsistency, my bro.
But away, if you'd like to listen to the show, you can find us on all major streaming platforms. That's Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts,
Google Podcast.
Google Podcast, and
Cast Box,
and
man, bro.
many, many more. If that's not your thing, you can catch us on our subdomain. That's www.therealcastsa.podbean.com.
Also, if you want to get in touch with us, we have an actively monitored email address that is therealcast.
But you sound like one of the people that make announcements in Pick and Pay. Maybe also, if you wanna, don't forget our
Also, for the low price of 20 Rand per avocado.
Yo, bruh, yeah,
Oh,
man.
wait, also, if you want to catch us, we have an actively monitored email address that is
Yeah.
therealcast@gmail.com.
It's
Yeah.
been long.
It's been long as shit, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Cut
That's
us some
all, no?
slack.
That's all, no?
Away, and also one more thing, my
Okay.
bro. This is the Realcast, my
Yes.
bro. We are real guys. We are real topics. We speak about real topics. What the fuck, bruh? And we are uncensored. So if you are a sensitive viewer, what can they do?
Kindly and politely, just click off the video. my
Yeah,
bro.
GTFO, the man.
Wait, and if that's all, my bro.
Let's get to the shit.
Wait, how you been, bruh?
Yo, how you been, man? Someone turn into Rose. That was bad, my bro. But anywho.
Oh, bruh, this feels so awkward, my bro.
I'm good, brother. I'm just tired as shit, bruh. It's been a very eventful weekend. I may get into a few of the events.
I don't
that
may
happened.
get into it, bruh. Wys us, you went to go play?
yeah. So I played pub golf this weekend. I had a
Oh, yeah.
reunion with some of my campus gents. And we no longer lighties anymore that was saping all the time. We are grown as men, so we have better things to do, and our health is deteriorating fast as well because we are grown men, right? And so we made like a pact to say that. So for those of you who don't know what pub golf is, right? Allow me to explain, all right? So, you know the real golf is, right, Carl? What's the objective of real golf?
Well, I don't really watch golf, but it's to get the ball in the hole under par, right?
Right. So in as least as in the least amount of shots as
Yeah,
possible,
yeah.
right?
Uh-huh.
So it's the same type of concept. The only thing is that you get different holes, but the different holes are different drinks. What the fuck, bruh?
Different holes.
Yes, different golf holes. Get your mind out the gutter, my bro. Different holes and the different. So for instance, the hole number 1 could be beer. And then we can say, okay, par is 3. So if you drink your beer up in 3, then you get a par, right? If you drink it up in 4, you get a bogey. If you drink it up in 2, you get a birdie. Cinnamon, right? And so the one with the lowest score at the end of the day wins. At the end of the holes, wins. And so we played that. But a few things happened. We went to Stelly's, right? And first and foremost, we were lumming at the table outside.
And the Ku Klux
right?
Klan walked into the bar, bro.
Yo, my bro. So we're lumming at the bar, my bro, and you'll never believe who came in, bro. George Floyd in the flesh.
Your first weight.
Oh, my word.
Yo,
Yo,
nice, yo, that's bad, bro.
R.I.P. King, my bro. Are you mad?
You're sick, bruh. Sick.
Nah, to be real though, this brah turned into the fucking curb, brah. We were sitting outside at an outside table, so this man turned into a curb just there by a table, brah.
Yeah.
Wheel bus, my bro. Smiss.
I don't know if I raised you about the
I
while.
will pal you.
Wait, man. I don't know if I told you, but a while ago there was a video on it was a brother that went to school with us. He status of a couple sitting outside a bar, bruh. And a car. So you know, there's most tables outside the bar.
Yeah.
Usually there's cars parked.
Yeah, on
there.
the side, yeah.
Yeah. So this car came from the main road opposite the bar, and I don't know what happened, but he didn't hit brakes, and he hit the parked car in front of this lady. And the parked car hit the lady, bruh. It's like she disappeared. Houdini, man.
I think I saw that video.
Yo, that's
yeah.
wild. That's why I'm very weary of sitting outside bars like that.
I was never wary of it until what happened, but it wasn't high speed, fortunately. You understand? It still fucked up the man's car.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a Suzuki maneuver. Suzuki Swift buzz going
Yeah.
on there. Ascati was a safe, or he was just a trash driver. But I mean, you lumming in Stellies, bruh. It's like late night. What do you expect from people, right?
Racists are out and about.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Looking for the race.
Yo, I actually spoke to 2 girls about the pod, but we'll get there.
Okay,
bruh.
anyway, carry on.
Yeah,
Always,
Always,
bro.
bruh.
Always.
so,
Yeah.
so
Using the pod, my bro, to pick up
yes,
innocent,
bruh. Oh, you
innocent
someone
women.
Yo, guys, just don't listen to this one.
This one is a predator, my bro.
Yo, what the fuck,
Yo,
though,
it's like,
bruh?
so there, my bro, there's 2 kinds. One's white, one's mixed race, my bro. I prefer the mixed race. They're easier, bro. They're more gullible.
What the fuck, bruh? This man just told us what goes on in his mind now, bro.
I know you, my bro. So I'm a
No,
podcaster, my bro.
Huh?
Here's my dick.
I just prefer Kano can get a lick of tan, man. That's
Oh,
all.
yeah. Anyway, yeah.
Anyway, yeah, sis, where was I? My bro, this man is missing in my gevoel.
Pub golf, the Suzuki Swift.
Yeah, so that was a bad omen to start the night off on, right?
Uh-huh.
the ambulance stick uit, my bro?
Uh-huh.
There's like a bar next to it. I'm not gonna say the name of the places, but there's another bar just next to it, the place where we were. And now I'm busmos, now I'm in a match. I go look. I just stand there by the railing and look. And so I saw, this kid came out on a stretcher, my bro. As got to stomach pump, homegirl, or it was an OD or what. But as got the EpiPen. This is from reports, right, at the scene. Because also the ambulance didn't rush away. The ambulance was just like coasting. So I got they saved her. Sinze. But I was just like, yo, look at the cock. Light this catch on.
That's what I was gonna say, bruh. This is why I don't fucking go out like that anymore, bruh.
But we caught on similar cock, bruh.
Yeah, no, I understand, but I'm past it, man.
But can you believe? If you look back, can you believe you were so reckless?
And like I'm thinking about it now. I went to Ultra, no? And Ultra starts, for those of you guys who've been like to Ultra, it starts like here around 2:00 the afternoon. Usually like between maybe 1 and 2 o'clock the afternoon. That's when like all the lesser DJs play. All the lesser known DJs play during that time. And you stand in a line outside the stadium. The one
queue.
that I went to was at you stand outside in the queue.
Come on, small.
Outside it's charging. It's flat. That's why I charged it. You stand outside the stadium in a queue, obviously to go in, show your bunchies and whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
But I remember this one time, bro. There was these kids. They probably couldn't be older than 19, bro. 19, 20 around. But this bro was dik getap. He could barely stand, bro. 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
2 o'clock in the afternoon.
You spend probably between 700 to 2K depending on the type of ticket
On
you
the
bought,
ticket, yeah.
to go watch these DJs, and you can't even fucking
can't
stand,
even-
bruh. 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Facts, bruh. Facts.
Yeah,
man,
that's what I
bruh.
was thinking about now when you said this. They had to pump this kid's stomach out. Because homeboy, bruh, his bruiser had to like carry him, bruh.
Yeah,
I think there was like 4
bruh.
bruhs that had to carry him, my bro.
That kak ain't eat, my
It's
bro.
not
really,
eat chief, my
bruh.
bro.
But you know how much you must drink to get so bunna and shikwan, bruh?
Yeah,
Like, yo. So,
wait.
anyway, another bad omen happened. And then we were sitting outside, and then there's like a window, and you can see inside the bar. So we sitting opposite the window of this group of girls as well. And this girl was crying her eyes out, my bro, for 2 hours, and her friends are just consoling her and kak. Eventually, they closed the curtains like we were looking at them. No, bruh, don't do kak. If you're listening, we were looking at you, just fucking all look like Barbies anyway. But anyway, yo, the disdain with which I said that, god damn. Yo,
Who hurt you, man?
Yo, bruh, hurt people, my bro. God, but yeah, so we did that, and we had like other games, like events, man. So like for 30 minutes, you're not allowed to swear. If you swear, you drink. Or for 30 minutes, you're not allowed to say my bro or bra or brew or. You know, so you had to say something like brethren or blur or cur.
Okay.
It's kind of funny, bruh. And we played foosball and all that. So it was pretty liquor.
Did they have foosball at the club or bar?
At the bar, yeah. At the bar, they had foosball, yeah.
All right.
And also I learned at that bar, you can actually bring your own pipe and make it at free of charge.
Oh, that's class.
So that's pretty cool.
There's no corkage for your own pipe.
No corkage. I thought there was a corkage demand, but can't you know. So yeah, that's pretty much what I got up to. That's why if you hear my voice sounds a bit iffy, then niggas iffy up, Licky got the stiffier. But yeah, then from there, also just watch the rugby, man. And I'm not even a rugby bra. So I don't give a shit that the Bokke lost.
Oh, did they lose?
Yeah, they lost 13-12.
To who?
To Wales. The first time Wales win in South Africa ever, I think, was the stat.
I'm also not a rugby guy.
So I was like,
I don't
okay.
really care about that.
I just went for the bands, man, bro. That's all. And so, yeah. I had a pretty hectic weekend. I know I'm talking, but I've got a lot this time.
Get it off, bro. Get it off. I can't
also
carry the show all the time. And see.
Yeah, nice, man, bro. You're making up for looking so cock.
I shit myself up for that one.
So, yeah, I joined the gaming PC community, man, bro. So, hey. This man basically, according to reports, peer pressured me.
Nah, don't. This man did nothing, man, bro. You are grown ass man. You can make your own decisions.
This man peer pressured me into purchasing this PC thing, and so yeah, I'm getting it set up. It's pretty exciting, you know. Just to from a work laptop, not the works laptop. I bought my own laptop. Thank you very much.
Yo.
But it's like a laptop to do work on, man. I used to game on, and it used to be frustrating that I didn't have cutting edge performance in it, man. So now I'm glad that I can, and I'm ready to explore this universe.
There's man's watching. Below us in 1080p.
1080p display. You see, it's contingent upon a new display.
So soon
but
to
we'll get there, bro. I'll use the 120 Hz refresh rate on my phone. In the meantime, head against the wall.
Wait,
bro. So that's that. But overall, I would say to kind of reiterate or copy Joe Biden. In fact,
go for it.
Blessed, highly favored.
Okay, that's
great.
I've been good, bro. I've been good. Life's been humbling me a bit. But that's all part of this.
Oh, life's been humbling me a bit. That's deep, man.
Bro, not anything hectic, but
man, but the way you came in there, life's been humbling me a bit.
Yeah, life has been humbling me, bro.
Life will do that, bro.
But there's nothing really to.
It's like a business cycle. There's peaks and troughs.
There we go, my bro. But
you see, we are educated.
First wait, my bro. Oh, man came
came
all
to
the smoke.
Yeah, but away, my bro, your base life's humbling you.
Away, but not in the sense of like, oh shit, life's hard. I wanna die. Not like that.
Oh, okay.
Just like, my bro.
So you've got over that stage.
Your first wait. But it's just
it
like
was very concerning.
but like
look at the old make light of mental health, bro.
Man's laughing, can't he's dying inside.
Laugh through my pain, bro.
Laugh at my pain. Wait. First, wait.
Oh, man,
but away, nah, man. What I mean is like, you like when you grow. Nah, man. It's just like when you grow up, nah, and you own property and you living on your own.
Yo, weird flex, but okay.
Nah, it's just I need to give context because, there's so much shit you have to pay that you didn't even realize or you don't understand. Like who the fuck pays property tax, bruh? For what?
For the government.
I own the joint. It's my joint.
I
must now pay I must now pay the government as well because I own a joint, bruh. Then fucking electricity tariffs went up. Man's electricity bill jumping from 450 to 750, man.
You saw the volatility of it all is just like you have a rigid structure in place. And yes, you have a bit of play within that structure, but like
you prefer to stick to
exactly
it. Exactly,
because.
But at the end of the day, bruh, it's
in
just
one
like
fell swoop, man.
But at the end of the day, it's just like, away, man. It is what it is.
I'm probably gonna call meat.
And I think at the end of the day, you have a better appreciation for your like your mensa and what they done for you. Things like that.
That's pretty true.
And
it reminds me of that thing we've spoken about it on the pod briefly before, bruh. This boy in a band made like a rap called "Don't Stay in School," bruh. Then he talks about like how we learned Pythagoras, how some people dissected the frog, all that cuck. But you don't know how to buy a house.
Yeah.
You don't know how to do your tax.
Facts.
You don't know how to like see the first signs of someone with a mental disorder, for instance.
Facts. But don't you think that school trains you to become a worker? Like a employee?
I think there are some soft skills that school does that yes, it's training you to become a worker per se.
Like a 9 to 5.
But yeah, like for instance,
it's
punctuality.
Training you for a 9 to 5.
Punctuality, like yeah.
And dress codes.
And you know, more uniformity than dress codes, you know, that type of thing. And I don't necessarily think all of that is bad.
Yeah, it's not bad.
But I'm talking about some of the theoretical stuff.
Yeah, because have you used Pythagoras since you left school?
I haven't, but I do understand that math teaches you how to think.
No, that's true. I'm not saying they should scrap math.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they should scrap Pythagoras, but at least give the Owens at least, you know what I mean, a view into what the future holds in terms of paying taxes, medical aid.
I think there's a missed opportunity with what Elo is doing, bruh.
Facts. Elo's teaching people about gender identity and...
What?
Know. Yes, bruh.
Really?
Yes, bruh.
In our schools?
Yes, bruh. Comprehensive sexual education, demand.
But what about... Are they talking about gender identity there?
Yes, boss.
Or hopefully it's gender dysphoria that they're talking about.
No, boss. I have a colleague of mine whose wife is a public school teacher and they're
indoctrinating the youth.
No, bruh. I don't want to get into that, bruh. But that's what kids are learning, man.
Because I remember in our time, bruh, it was just AIDS, which was helpful. AIDS, STDs.
Safe sex, no?
Safe sex, but...
Condoms.
Yeah, condoms. Then it was religions.
Yeah.
Buddhism, Christianity, Shintoism. Puberty.
Women become more curvy and develop breasts.
Yeah, viviparous demand. Their hips get wider so that they can... Hold your child, bear children,
Demand. But now men can also bear children, demand.
No, they can't, bruh.
They can, bruh.
Okay, bruh. Science is a wonderful thing, eh?
You transphobe, bruh.
No, I'm not a transphobe,
bigot.
Bruh.
In the comments, jail the bigot, man.
Hey, bro, call me what you want. Call me what you need. Oh, you do? But yeah, I was just thinking, man, like, why don't you replace that with tax?
Because
for instance,
tax is not popular, bruh. It's not what gets the people going, bruh. People like to talk about popular things. The culture dictates, man. Politics is downstream of culture, man.
Okay, bruh, but I'm just
free my nigga. What up, 5 free the guys at the whoop, man.
Yes,
whooping coffee, man.
Whoop.
But yeah, so back to the original topic. Yeah, it will humble you at the end of the day, man. And I think like you said, there is a missed opportunity in schools where they could be teaching people things like, or teaching the kids things like this, or at the very least, preparing them. You understand? And giving them an understanding on, things that we need to do to survive.
Just a quick one that I'm thinking of now about my night as well. No? So now it's the end of the night. No? What now, bro? What? You talk.
What? Nah, let me say anything.
You don't have anything more interesting to say, bro.
That's fine, bro. Talk.
Oh, this one is a fucking...
I can hear you. Even if you whisper, I can hear you. You have headphones on.
You hate you.
Okay, really. Cool, man.
But anyway, we in Spa now. We're going to get a date because we're about to leave. Your post. How you doing?
Oh, yeah?
These
Spa,
two chicks.
Because you're about to leave. Okay, cool. Is Spa open that time of the night?
By the petty station.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah,
So quick Spa.
Yes,
quick Spa. Okay.
So now we're loving there now. There's two kinders that were also in the bar, but obviously we didn't lol with them at all. But we were also in the bar, man. I'm talking to this man that's with me, and I'm talking to him about the old JP argument with that law. The thing that made him famous, man, with the Captain Human thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wait.
The most viewed interview.
Are you talking about the pay gap? Gender pay gap?
Oh, it was about the pay gap. Sorry. Yeah. No, I'm not talking about the pay gap.
Are you talking about Bill C16?
I'm talking about C16.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. I'm talking about C16. So I wijst the man, kykie, I couldn't give a rat's ass if you are bra and you want to be called a girl. Whatever the fuck you want to be called, that's fine. I just don't want the government to mandate me to Dala, right? Which is basically the gist of,
Yeah.
And I don't believe in it either. Don't tell me to preach it in my joint.
Yeah,
right?
Okay.
But
Wait, can we just pause for a second? How did this come up on a night out, bruh?
Bruh,
I'm thinking the man is gesape and whatever.
You know
what irritates me, man, bro? Bill C16.
Nah, man, I think I made a joke, man. That was, like I said, my bro, who's pride, man? Or some cock like that, man. So that man say, yo, you gonna say that or something? So I'm like, I don't give a
Who's
fuck.
Who's this now?
This other brother.
One of the guys that you're out with.
Yeah, that I'm out with.
Okay.
Yeah.
And was it like in a you can't say
that? Yeah.
Okay,
so I was like, oh, okay. You haven't had of the red pill before. So I was like, let me just school the man. But to be fair though, he was pretty open. And like I was, bruh, your real thoughts come out when you don't fear cancellation or anything anymore. Then the actual you comes out because a lot of the time people are who they are behind the scenes, but just for fear of this mob culture.
That is so true, bro. Remind me to tell you something off air. Make a note now. Or something I need to tell you. I don't wanna throw people under the bus. But just remind me, I need to tell you something.
Now I'm telling this man, my bro. I don't care if you wanna be a transgender and you are born a bra and you wanna be called a woman. That's fine, but you're not going to participate in women's sports because you're still a bra, right? You're not going to force it upon me to call you a woman. If I call you a man, you can call me an asshole because I would be, right? Because I see it this way, nah? I have a full name, and I just tell people, just call me Gio, right? If you still call me my full name after that, then you're a dick. But I can do nothing about it.
Okay.
Do you understand? Because it's your freedom to do so.
Okay.
Do you understand? I can decide whether I want to talk to you after that or not, though. And we can keep it moving, Sinjay. The government is not going to make a mandate to say, Kaigi, if people say that you must call them by their preferred name instead of their actual name or whatever the fuck, then you can be liable, you can be in contravention of the law. Manita for that, right? So I was just telling him that, and then I said something, and then
it's an interesting conversation.
This girl butt in, bruh.
What girl?
She was in the queue with us. There's two white kinders.
Obviously, they were obviously, bruh. It's so obvious. Stellies,
like,
huh?
Stellies, She's like, wait, what did you say right now?
Okay.
Now I'm like, let's go. I'm like, okay, now I'm just explaining to this man the type of topics we talk about on my podcast. Man. I'm Asmus. Oh, you're a podcaster. It's like, then I just stop there because I'm not going to engage with you now. Then I just stop. It's like, okay, so what was the question? Tell me. Let's see what I think.
Oh, my Lord.
So I'm like, okay.
That's how fucking you it was going.
Fucking narcissistic. Like, I don't give a shit what you think, bruh. I'm talking to him. But, okay, fine. This man asked him, what year were you born? The other one say 2001, the other one say 2000. So
anything like, 2000 and nah, it's fine. Anything.
So that man walk away. So that man leave me with the two kinders now. So now I'm
just at least recht.
The one was recht. The other one was eating Doritos, nacho cheese, and I was like, yo, your big stink. Please just move away from me now, bro.
Okay, yeah, God.
Yeah, but the other one was recht though. Nice lipstick on. There's a bra standing behind him that like was with him. While I'm talking, they was like hanging on every word I'm saying. When CJ, this man. Sier gefriet, bro. I'm like, no, bro.
White, bro.
I'm like, nobody's chasing your mot, bro. You know me, bro. Once you go caramel, you never go back to, man. But anywho, so I just told her, like, okay, I told her how ridiculous mandating it sounds to me, man. And then I just voiced her, like, by that logic, if I feel like Kanye West tomorrow, and the government mandated it, then you must call me Kanye Westy, man.
Yeah, but people...
And how ridiculous is that?
Okay.
Because I'm clearly not fucking Kanye West,
and
right?
What did she say?
She said, good point. I understand. Good point. She didn't disagree with me.
Because
I think she just came in with that view. And then when I started explaining it to her, I said, I don't have something against you.
You just don't want to lie.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a lie at the end of the day.
And I was like, also, I'm staying true to my principles. And if you want to be called that, I don't give a shit. Really, I don't.
Your brother can call you that.
I really don't.
But
that's if you asked me to.
Yeah.
But if I'm gonna see you off chance and I'm like, yo, how's it, bro? Or some like that, then I say that.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, you see, a lot of the times people will like stick it into that conversation, you know, like aggressive, like, what did you just say? Because it triggers something in them, man. Probably because of the environment that they're in.
Yeah, and that's a uni environment, so you can
and everybody just like wants to do what's popular and what's cool. It's like school, bruh.
And the Gen Zs also. So.
Facts. It's like a trendy thing, bruh.
Get their news from TikTok.
Facts. That's true. Yeah, that's true, bruh. But it's strange, bro. It's just so strange that if I had to tell you like 5 years ago,
they had to pull me out of the shop, bruh.
Is it?
The way I was talking, that kind of ear off.
Oh, safe. And they were just like,